Dreamers, another blessed and grateful day. Happy Friday in the month of December. I'm telling you, before we know it, Christmas is here and we are into 2026. And a couple announcements, a couple things I want to go ahead and touch on. If you didn't get a chance to see, we have records that have never even been seen before being broken. Melissa Collins, in a matter of 5 weeks, she just cracked over the 100K ring. And this is just one of the many testimonies that's happening here. So this is going to go directly into the topic for today on the 3 C's of life. And I'm going to go ahead and get in them for today. So make sure you send this one out, get this out to the squad, because this is going to be a good one, really maximizing this last month for the year. So what is everybody grateful coming into today? Grateful to be alive. So grateful for God for another day, for the principle of Kaizen, to be able to get 1% better than yesterday, and most importantly, all the abundance that is here and all the abundance that is coming on the way. And can we actually get a congratulations down below? Let's drop some sevens for Mr. Taj Collins, our newest director in the building, leading the way, opening doors for many others to go ahead and walk through. So I'm proud of you, brother. That's a pay raise, and that is just a piece of acknowledgement to show the dedication of all the work and the impact that you've been able to go ahead and put out. So proud of you. Amazing stuff. I love to see it. So let's get into it. The 3 C's of life, okay? Very simple. Think about it like this. Every single one of us on today's line, we all have a choice. And with that choice, we can go ahead and take a chance. And with a chance, that chance can lead to change. You see, when you really study anybody that's wildly successful, they went through these 3 steps. They decided to make a choice, to go out and take a chance to do something that was maybe against the grain, maybe against what so many other people were doing. You know, when I started getting into personal development, I learned a long time ago. They say, follow the masses and do the opposite, right? We were never taught about credit in school. We were never taught about wealth. We were never taught how to go ahead and build a network, all of these different skill sets. But this is what happens when you start getting around inner circle mentorship. So even for me, when I was living out of my car, 30K in debt, I knew something had to change. I knew I had to make a choice to get around a different influence. I had to get around new information. I had to get around people that were going to make me dream much bigger, much sooner. And that's where all of the growth really started to happen as I went back and I looked at it. So coming into this month right here, I want you to ask yourself a question, okay? Imagine, let's just role play out, a whole nother year goes by, and we're in December, and we've got a few more days until Christmas. What do you want next year's Christmas to look like? We can imagine this one, but how much more abundant could we make next year's Christmas? Rizzer, what's going on, brother? It's great to see you. What does that look like? The money in our bank account. Maybe being able to go out and travel and take our families to an amazing location. You know, that's something I want to do for years, and finally we've been able to do it for the last couple of years. During the summer, we all take a family trip out to, you know, sometimes it's Myrtle Beach, sometimes it's over to Jersey, at the Jersey Shore, and it was something we all dreamed about, we talked about for years. How cool would it be, because my family split up, some of them is in Florida, some of them is over in Philly, some of them is scattered around. But once a year, we all go and we meet at one main place to be able to get together and actually relax, to enjoy some family time, to be able to go ahead and really make some memories. So maybe about for next year, what does that look like? And every single year, something that we do as a team collectively, as a family, is we go ahead and we build out the whole year before it even happens. Imagine writing a letter to yourself, reading it December 31st, as if we've already accomplished everything we've already laid out to do. Now, what does that look like? What are some of the accomplishments that really fire you up, that give you an intense amount of desire to be able to make that happen? Again, I know a lot of you, you're ready to walk on stage coming into April for New Orleans, Louisiana, celebrating your success, celebrating the impact that we've been able to go ahead and give, and I can't wait. I visualize it with all of us being up there together. Even Myrtle Beach. These are things that I see, all of us making a choice in Myrtle Beach to say, you know what, this is the line in the sand. I'm ready to go ahead and step into my greatness. This is what happens at events. This is why they say big decisions, AKA big choices, to take a chance, to make a change, are made at big events. So just something to think about for today, that all the choices that we're making today is creating the future that we're going to be living tomorrow. So with that being said, I know every single one of us, we have nothing but greatness sitting in the palm of our hands. Melissa Collins just proved it. Same tools, same resources, same back office. It's just her level of urgency and her level of belief and her ability to make a decision. And say, you know what? I don't care what anybody thinks, what anybody else has to say. I know the value that this gives. I know the amount of people we can service, and I know where the future is with this company and this platform. Top 5, top 10 app in the App Store in the next 5 to 10 years, because lawyers aren't going anywhere and AI is only getting more advanced. So it's safe to say people have what we need. So that is my training for today, fam, on the 3 C's to go ahead and really change the game for anybody's life. Make a choice to take a chance to go ahead and make a change. So I love you, fam. Happy Friday. If nobody told you today, I'm proud of you. I see your greatness, and all it takes, again, is a decision to go ahead and create a new design. So let's go out and turn these dreams into reality. Remember, we can be, do, and have anything we can hold in our mind. We can hold it right here in our hand. Let's go out. It's game time, fam.